What is going on, guys? Triple C Gaming here, and I am back with EA Sports UFC 3. Today I am using Israel Adesanya, the last style bender. First fight here facing Anderson Silva. And this Anderson Silva, as you can see, is already starting off very aggressively. He's not. I thought this was going to be more of a chess match fight, but he is bringing it to me here, as you can see. Just trying to take my time and look for those openings. Nice body kick by him. Yeah, Israel feels pretty great in this game. You do have to be careful with him. You kind of have to use him in a certain way, too. You can't brawl. Get a beautiful jab out of the way. That head kick with a straight right left hook. I feel like that should have been a rock there, but didn't give it to me, unfortunately. But yeah, if you could use Israel properly, man, he feels great. Has a lot of tools. Get a rock there, but yeah, the one thing about him is he kind of reminds me of Steven Thompson a little bit, where Steven feels incredible on the feet. I don't think Israel feels as good, but I'm just saying, like, Israel's a stand-up fighter in this game. His stand-up stats are great, but the ground game is really bad. So if you're facing a wrestler, a grappler, it can be kind of hard.
The southpaw fighter facing the orthodox fighter always has the advantage of the back leg kick to the body. It opens up that.
And yeah, this guy was just very weird using Anderson Silva like this. I was really shocked how he was just coming forward, ripping hooks and combos constantly, you know. He's not staying true to Anderson Silva, where you would try to hang back maybe more in counter-strike. He's really coming towards me and bringing the fight to me. Push him away a couple of times with that lead body side kick. And look at that, landed a rear hook there off the ducked head kick and no rock. But that front kick gets him. Try to spin. Have to answer him right back to the body. There's a drop. Yeah, I don't like that spinning back kick to the body, the jumping version one like that. Jose Aldo has it too. I think Max Holloway might as well. I try to anticipate him coming in so I could land that cartwheel kick, but he hung back actually the one time he doesn't come forward right.
Nice jab. Good defense to block the strike coming back. He hurt him again.
Time's been really good there as I was about to throw. I don't remember what I was about to throw, but something obviously. He did catch me in the vulnerability, I believe. I was just starting the animations of it. We kick him back though. And as you see, look at my stamina. I let my stamina get really low there, and I've kind of lost a lot of stamina. I was kind of surprised by that because I didn't feel like I was throwing anything too ridiculous. I mean, I was for sure throwing some side kicks and stuff like that with Israel, but I didn't throw a ton of them, and nothing really whiffed too bad. So I was a little surprised by my stamina there. But that was a great first round for us. You see the stats here, 96 to 119. We still outlanded him. He landed a couple more 6 strikes, but we threw 7 less. We dropped him. It's definitely we dropped him a couple times, I think, at least. Definitely our round. But I was wondering if he was going to start settling down a little bit. Just because, like I said, he was so aggressive. Like if he was Paulo Costa or something, or even maybe Whittaker, I would expect this. We drop him again. Anderson has a chin on him. And for some reason, I am not good with Anderson Silva in this game. I've tried to use him before in the past. Rock him again. Throws a hook there. I'm like, all right, just take my time. I'll back up. Try for that front kick. Good job checking that kick by him. Rocks me there, so I'm like, all right, no big deal. Look at this, guys. I didn't respect him. I didn't even notice that. I'm like, I got dropped to the body off that. It's not like he had been killing my body, but man, that happens sometimes. I was really shocked by that. I was kind of laughing about it, like, wow, he got a rock on me. Okay, fine. I'll accept it and just block until I recover. And a few body hooks, and that was enough to drop me. I wasn't worried about being finished. I knew my head health wasn't that damaged to get finished off from it, but I was like, wow, I got to be careful here a little bit. Because now that made me lose a lot of stamina. Because you lose stamina when you get dropped and hurt, and then, of course, when you get hit to the body and getting body rocked. So I knew I was to be a little careful here. I felt like I had been fighting well. I just got caught there. Answer him right back to the body.
Silva gets tagged
Trying to see if I can get him to draw out a head kick or something here. I think that's what I was doing. That's why I was backing up. But he doesn't. Rock him with that hook. He tries to throw while he's rocked. I keep it short this time. I just throw a 1-2. Because now I know when he gets rocked, he likes to throw something to try to interrupt me. So we'll just keep it real short then. Straight punches. And you see the stamina difference now. He's lost over half his stamina, it looks like. And with that hook again. 1-2. I think he thought it was going to the body. Follow-up ground and pound finishes him off. Yeah, I had a little scare there. I don't know. I just got caught. When he was ripping body hooks, I really should have interrupted one of those with an uppercut. But I didn't think it was going to end up rocking me. But sure enough, it did. And not just rocked me, but it dropped me. He thought a body shot was coming. Just put the straight behind it. And that was enough to do it. He had been already dropped several times, taking a lot of head damage.
Here's the knockdown. Vicious strike.
And that follow-up ground and pound. Let's see that.
Boom. And then he's out.
Boom, and then he's out. Quote Joe Rogan.
Well, what a moment for him here tonight. A huge knockout on one of the sports.
All right, here we're facing Michael Bisping.
Here we go.
And I actually like using Bisping a lot too. Actually, he's one of my go-tos in this division besides Jacare. Everyone in their mom picks Jacare, but I have to admit I'm included in that group. But Bisping is also really good too.
Kick is there by Adesanya.
He's taking some shots now.
This guy's going for takedowns from way too far out.
Good punch there by Adesanya. Blocks the shot. Well, he got his head snapped back by that straight hand there, and he's shown a vulnerability tonight by leaning right into that punch.
Yeah, this guy's throwing from really far out. And I'm starting to throw those leg kicks a little bit and the body kicks because I see him doing his little side. He side lunged a couple of times, so that's the best way to stop people from doing that. Is just to kick him in the legs and the body a little bit. He's still shooting for those takedowns. Not having it. Not too sure why he picked Bisping. If he wanted to wrestle, he should have been Jacare. Would have been a good one. GSP.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Kick to the body by Adesanya. And he connects there, Joe. Midway through round 1.
Hit him with that jab, uppercut, hook. Drops him. I go for that hook kick. Should have thrown a switch kick looking back at that. Now I forget. Then I don't know if that was a regular body kick or the switch kick. That's a switch kick. I think it was both switch kicks. Yeah, that's a powerful weapon Adesanya has. There it is again. And yeah, making a point to attack that body because he's not blocking it. Number 2, Bisping has insane cardio. He gets a takedown on me there, but we're able to block him, and then he tries to go right for it again. He can't do that when it gets blocked once, and we reverse him. And I'm getting right back to the feet. But yeah, I'm attacking out of body because Bisping has crazy cardio, and you want to try to damage that a little bit. Goes for the ankle pick. It looked like he quit doing the ankle pick because I felt like he would have. I didn't defend it. He just stopped doing it halfway through. I felt like he probably would have gotten that takedown because I felt like I was slow on the. When I saw him doing it, I said, dang it, he probably got that. But then he stopped doing it, so I got out. And you see his stamina right now, it's pretty bad. He does a good job. I admit, that should have been a takedown. You know, hopefully they fix that for UFC 4. You know, I was pretty much up on one leg, throwing that side kick and whiffed on it, and was still able to defend. So hopefully that gets changed. I have to admit that is a little bit of a problem in this game. Because I thought for sure that was a free takedown for him, but I was like, wow, I actually stopped that. But as you see, he's killed his stamina. Part of it's just him throwing and going for a ton of takedowns and not getting them. And then also because we're doing a good job working his body as well. Man, that was a great first round for us.
Second round here.
And he opens up with another takedown. And I am going to make a video soon about how to achieve takedowns because, like I said, just shooting for takedowns like that, 9 times out of 10 you're never getting them. You have to set them up. And with that front kick, Israel has such tall, long limbs. You know, you can catch people off guard with that front kick. They think they're out of range of strikes, and they're not. And look at that, no stamina, and he's still trying to go for those takedowns. I mean, even if you were to get that, like, your stamina is so bad right now. Get into the body since his stamina's low. Goes for it again, a takedown.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their
That really didn't do a lot of damage. I was really disappointed by that. I know they came out with an update a good while back where head kicks from close range don't do as much damage. And I guess that's what that was, because I was right next to him pretty much, though, to be fair. I didn't anticipate he was going to be that close to me when I put that strike out there. Oh, he tries to stay swinging with us. We hit him with the jab uppercut. With all the head damage he's taken, that was enough to put him out. Yeah, I think this guy, he needs to work on setting up those takedowns better, and shouldn't have even been using Bisping if you want to take people down. Would have definitely told him to pick Jacare or GSP would have been a better choice. Luke Rockhold, even him, I believe he has pretty good wrestling too. We ate that hook, but then we came back with a jab uppercut. And that ground and pound. All right, let's get on to the next one. And here we're facing Robert Whittaker, so I knew I had to be very careful facing Whittaker. I've not run into Whittaker a lot. You see Costa a lot. I was surprised I hadn't run into Costa. But I knew I was going to have to be very careful. And already I see this guy. Looks like he's playing pretty technical. I notice he's already hanging back pretty early. He's throwing jab hook, which is a smart combo to throw so you can't slip over. Unless you pre-slip the jab, you can probably do it. But if you try to block the jab, then slip, you'll get hit. So I'm like, all right, he looks like he might know a little bit. He's hanging back pretty well. I said, okay. And see, he's doing that on purpose. He drew me out there, making me miss a kick there. And I'm going to do that again. And then I realized I better quit doing that. See, I think it's coming up here. Catching with that straight right left hook off the body kick. Yeah, see, I missed there. I think there's going to be, I don't know if I already, maybe it already happened. It was a side kick I threw where I got hit with, and I told myself, all right, that's enough. Stop doing that. Make sure you're actually going to land the strike if you go for it.
Let's see if he can make some adjustments here.
So this was already shaping up to be a pretty good looking chess match here. And Whittaker, you know, it's weird because I don't see a ton of Whittaker plays anywhere, but he's still one of the most OP in this division on the feet. Power, fast, crazy. I mean, he has a lot of cool moves too. He has a lot of cool moves, the standing elbows, the body knees. He has a, look at that, we caught him beautiful there. And man, spinning back kick misses as he moved over a little bit. That was annoying. Because I should quit throwing that kick because that kick eats so much stamina. I knew he thought we would go to the body, so I kept it at the head there. Hit him with a 1-2. See, now he's worried about his body so much. Look at that. We hit him with another 1-2. And I know I'm going to, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm like, all right, well, it's chipping at his head. We'll get him later in the fight. Because if they're not in a vulnerability state, strikes sometimes just don't do a ton of damage. But I'm like, it's chipping at him, no. And now all of a sudden he realizes he needs to get aggressive. So I'm like, all right. This is what I was getting prepared for. They try to stay technical for a little bit, but then they just go to this. Just taking my time here. Use those little baby steps to make him miss the jab. He's throwing jab overhand a lot. And 1-2 lead uppercut, 1-2-5. Just looking for the openings here. Blocking, covering up. Making him miss. Waste that stamina. And with a nice body kick. We're handling this heat pretty well. Look at that, make him miss once again. Look for the opening for that switch kick. And what does he do? I was like, oh my goodness, is this guy serious? You're using one of the most overpowered fighters and you're quitting because I'm using my defense? Oh my goodness, but I don't know what to say, guys. I'm going to stop it right here on this one. That's going to do it. I appreciate y'all watching. Until next time, stay cool, calm, and collected. Peace.